Simon of the Desert is 5th. Skiddy is P12. "25 minutes remaining in the session. Skiddy improved is 13th with a 101.277. 13.779 off pole. Skiddy improved is 13th with a 0:54.308. 6.810 off pole. Skiddy improved is 12th with a 0:48.269. 0.771 off pole. Jake Beimster from United States is 11th up 3.94. Skiddy is 12th up 0.41. Skiddy improved is P6 with a 0:47.873. 0.375 off pole. The Duke is 10th up 0.28. Mike Lobbin from Canada is P12 up 0.10. Best lap is a 0:48.191. 0.693 off pole. Jake Feimster is 13th up 0.10. Jake Feimster improved is 7th with a 0.47.993. 0.495 off pole. Simon of the Desert is P8 up 0.11. Jake Feimster is 7th up 0.45. "20 minutes remaining in the session. Lunar from Canada is P14 up 12.13. Lunar improved is 14th with a 0.48.975. 1.477 off pole. Jake Feimster is P7. Jake Feimster improved is 7th with a 0.47.926. 0.428 off pole. Joshua Plugler is P5. The Duke is P11. Jake Feimster is P7 up 0.17. Jake Feimster improved is P5 with a 0.47.851. 0.353 off pole. The Duke is P11 up 0.08. Joshua Plugler from United States is 7th. Kevin Lekmanski from United States is 15th. "15 minutes remaining in the session. Stefano Amodi is P6 up 0.10. Lekmanski is 15th. Kevin Lekmanski improved his P15 with a 0:49.016. 1.518 off pole. The Duke is P11 up 0.38. Mike Lavin is 13th. The Duke is P11. The Duke improved his 10th with a 0:48.101. 0.603 off pole. Jake Feimster is 6th. Best lap is a 0:47.851. 0.353 off pole. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Skiddy is P9. Best lap is a 0:47.873. 0.375 off pole. Ryan Wilson from Canada is P17. Ryan Wilson improved is P17 with a 0:49.339. 1.841 off pole. Kevin Lekmanski is 15th up 0.22. El Moose is 12. Joshua Plugler is P8. Lekmanski is P15 up 0.10. Virtual pace car ending in 10 seconds. Green flag. Go go go. Lekmanski improved is P15 with a 0:48.306. 0.808 off pole. Skiddy is P9. Ryan Wilson is 17. Ryan Wilson improved is P16 with a 0:48.748. 1.250 off pole. Ryan Wilson improved is 16th with a 0:48.605. 1.107 off pole. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Kevin Lekmanski is 15th. Lekmanski improved is 15th with a 0:48.297. 0.799 off pole. Melero is first up 0.10. Stefano Amodi is P7 up 26.96. Ryan Wilson is 16th. Best lap is a 0:48.581. 1.083 off pole. Stefano Amodi is 7th. Best lap is a 0:47.870. 0.372 off pole. Joshua Pflugler is 8th. Ryan Wilson is 16th. Stefano Amodi from United States is 7th up 0.14. Ryan Wilson is 16th up 0.43. Lekmanski is P15 up 0.20. Best lap is a 0:48.297. 0.799 off pole. Jake Feimster is P7. Stefano Amodi from United States is P8 up 0.10. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Ryan Wilson is second. Lekmansky is 16th. The race session is at Indy in Indianapolis, USA. This is the formation lap. 4 km/h from maximum the northeast. Speed is 80 kph Kevin or 50 miles per hour. P16. BLO 66 is P1. Ryan Wilson from Canada is second. Skiddy entering the pits is P21. Melero from Brazil is third. David Zahn from United States is fourth. Pai from United States is fifth. Panzeref 1 is sixth. Joshua Pflugler from United States is P7. Jake Feimster from United States is 8th. Stefano Amodi from United States is 9th. Mike Laubin from Canada is P10. Simon of the Desert from United States is 11th. Sihskunjani from United States is 12th. El Moose is P14. The Duke is P15. Lunar from Canada is 16th. Lekmansky from United States is 17th. BLO 66 is first. Race start. Panzeref 1 is fourth. Pi is P5. Jake Feimster is 7th. Joshua Pflugler is 8th. Joshua Pflugler passed Jake Beimster for 7th. Stefano Amodi is P9. Mike Laban is 10th. Mike Laban lost 10th to Skiddy. The Duke is P13. Green flag. Go go go. Simon of the Desert is P13, 0.1 behind the Duke. Simon of the Desert lost P13 to Lekmanski. Lunar is P15, 0.3 ahead of El Moose. El Moose is P16, 0.2 behind Lunar. Brian Wilson is 5th battling Panzer F1. Brian Wilson lost 5th to Panzer F1. Skiddy from United States is 7th battling Pot. Skiddy lost 7th to Pot. Pi is P8 battling Skiddy. Pi passed Skiddy for P7. Skiddy is 8th battling Pot. Skiddy passed Pi for 7th. Mike Laban is 8th. Best lap is a 0:48.235. 0.452 off the fastest lap. Pi is 9th, 0.1 ahead of Lekmanski. Pi passed Mike Laban for 8th. Mike Laban is P9, 0.2 behind. A virtual pace car has been deployed. Maximum speed is 80 kph or 50 miles per hour. Mike Laban is now 9th. Lunar is 9th battling Mike Laban. Pi is 10th, 0.2 behind Lunar. Pi passed Mike Laban for P8. Mike Laban on lap 5 is 9th, 0.2 behind Pi. Simon of the Desert is P11, 0.4 behind Siskunjani. BLO66 is 2nd, 0.2 behind Panzer F1. Pi is 8th, 0.2 behind Lunar. El Moose entering the pits is 17th. Melrose is 6th, 0.2 behind Skiddy. Sid Sgunjani is P11, 0.4 ahead of Zahn. Virtual pace car ending in 10 seconds. El Moose exiting pits. Lunar is 7. Green flag, 0.2 behind Melrose. Mike Lobbin on lap 7 is P8 battling Putt. The virtual pace car is now P6. The virtual pace car has been deployed. Mansky is P11. Maximum speed is 80 kph. Simon of the Desert entering the pits is 16. Kevin Lekmansky is now P13. Joshua Plugler is 14, 0.1 behind Lekmansky. Simon of the Desert exiting pits. Simon of the Desert is P16, 0.4 behind Pi. BLO66 is second, 0.1 behind Ryan Wilson. Ryan Wilson is P1, 0.3 ahead of BLO66. Jake Feimster exiting pits. BLO66 is P2, 0.3 behind Ryan Wilson. The Duke is 5th, 0.2 behind Skiddy. The Duke was 1.1 faster last lap. Virtual pace car ending in 10 seconds. Panzer F1 is 3rd, green flag, 0.3 behind BLO66. Panzer F1 is now P2. Ryan Wilson is P2 battling Panzer F1. Panzer F1 is second battling Ryan Wilson. Mike Lobbin is 9. The virtual pace car has been deployed. Lap is a 0.48. Maximum speed is 80 kph or 50 miles per hour. 13 off the fastest lap. Mike Lobbin is now P6. Melrose is 7th, 0.3 behind Mike Lobbin. Melrose is now 7th. Lunar is 8th, 0.3 behind Melrose. Pi on lap 10 is P11, 0.5 behind Panzer F1. Lunar is 8th, 0.3 ahead of Jake Feimster. The virtual pace car is ending this lap. Melrose is P7, 0.6 ahead of Lunar. Lunar was 1.0 faster last lap. Lekmansky is P3, 0.3 ahead of Zahn. Jake Feimster is P9, 0.3 ahead of Panzer F1. Green flag, go go go. Lunar is P9, 0.1 ahead of Panzer F1. Lunar lost 14th to Stefano Amodia. Lunar is now P16. Zahn is 4th, 0.3 ahead of Skiddy. Skiddy is P5, 0.2 behind Zahn. Melero is P8, 0.1 behind Panzer F1. Joshua Plugler is 10, 0.3 behind Simon of the Desert. Jake Feimster is P12 battling Sihskunjani. Jake Feimster passed Sihskunjani for P11. Stefano Amodi is P12, 0.2 ahead of Sihskunjani. Sihskunjani is P13, 0.3 behind Stefano Amodi. Ryan Wilson is P3, 0.1 ahead of Zahn. Ryan Wilson is now P4. Skiddy is P5 battling Zahn. Skiddy is now second. The Duke is second. Best lap is a 0:47.837. 0.291 off the fastest lap. Panzer F1 is 9, 2.2 ahead of Mike Laban. Panzer F1 is now P12. BLO 66 is 12th battling Panzer F1. Stefano Amodi from United States is P10, 0.1 behind Jake Feimster. Skiddy from United States is P5, 0.1 behind the Duke. Skiddy is now P4. Melero is 5th battling Zahn. Melero lost P7 to Simon of the Desert. Melero lost P10 to Sihskunjani. Lunar is 16, 0.4 behind Mike Laban. Zahn is P5, 0.1 behind Skiddy. Jake Feimster is P7 battling Joshua Plugler. Jake Feimster passed Joshua Plugler for 6th. Joshua Plugler is 7th, 0.1 ahead of Simon of the Desert. Simon of the Desert is P8, 0.2 behind Joshua Plugler. BLO 66 on lap 17 is 12, 0.3 behind Panzer F1. Melero is 14, 0.1 behind Putt. Joshua Plugler on lap 18 is 7th, 0.2 behind Jake Feimster. Lunar exiting pits. Siskunjani is P12. Siskunjani lost 13th to Melero. Ryan Wilson is P3, 0.1 ahead of Jake Feimster. The Duke is P11, 3.1 behind Jake Feimster. The virtual pace car has been deployed. The Duke is now maximum speed is 80 kph or 50 miles per hour. BLO 66 is P9, 0.1 behind Panzer F1. Mike Laubin is P12, 0.2 behind the Duke. Mike Laubin was 22.8 faster last lap. Mike Laubin passed the Duke for P11. The Duke is P12, 0.2 behind Mike Laubin. Skiddy is P2, 0.2 ahead of Lekmansky. Siskunjani exiting pits. Kevin Lekmansky is P3, 0.1 behind Skiddy. Pi exiting pits. Ryan Wilson is P1, 0.4 ahead of Skiddy. Melero is P12, 0.2 ahead of the Duke. BLO 66 is 9th, 0.4 ahead of Jake Feimster. Panzer F1 is P8, 0.3 behind Stefano Amodio. Panzer F1 was 1.3 faster last lap. Mike Laubin is P11, 0.3 ahead of Melero. Skiddy from United States is second, 0.4 behind Ryan Wilson. Ryan Wilson was 0.6 faster last lap. Virtual pace car ending in 10 seconds. Stefano Amodi is 7th, 0.3 ahead of Panzer F1. Green flag. Panzer F1 was 5.5 faster last lap. Jake Feimster is P9, 0.1 ahead of BLO 66. Jake Feimster passed Stefano Amodi for 8th. BLO 66 is 9, 0.1 ahead of Stefano Amodi. Stefano Amodi is 10, 0.2 behind BLO 66. Mellero is 12th battling the Duke. Mellero lost P12 to the Duke. The virtual pace car has been deployed. Maximum speed is 80 kph, 0.3 miles per hour. Zahn lost P13 to Joshua Plugler. Lekmansky is 2nd, 0.2 behind Skiddy. Ryan Wilson is 3rd, 0.2 behind Kevin Lekmansky. The virtual pace car is ending this lap. Jake Feimster on lap 23 is 5th, 0.2 ahead of Simon of the Desert. Lunar from Canada is P10, 0.3 behind Mike Laubin. Lekmansky is 2nd, 0.2 ahead of Ryan Wilson. Mellero is P11. Green flag, go go go. Joshua Plugler on lap 23 is P12, 0.1 behind Mellero. Joshua Plugler lost 12th to David Zahn. Zahn is P13 battling Joshua Plugler. Zahn was 5.2 faster last lap. Zahn passed Joshua Plugler for 12. Joshua Plugler is 13, 0.1 ahead of the Duke. The Duke is P14, 0.1 behind Joshua Plugler. Sid Sgunjani on lap 25 is 15, 0.2 behind. The virtual pace car has been deployed. Maximum speed is 80 kph, entering the 50 miles per hour. Sid Sgunjani is now 11th. Sid Sgunjani lost 11th to Panzer F1. Sid Sgunjani lost P13 to Lunar. Jake Feimster exiting pits. Zahn is 5th, 0.1 ahead of the Duke. David Zahn lost 5th to the Duke. BLO 66 is 7th, 0.1 behind Zahn. Kevin Lekmanski is 9th, 0.3 behind Joshua Flugler. Pi is 11th, 0.6 behind Panzerf 1. The virtual pace car is ending this lap. Mike Laban on lap 26 is 3rd, 0.2 ahead of Stefano Amodi. Mike Laban was 3.5 faster last lap. Ryan Wilson is P2, 0.3 behind Skiddy. BLO 66 is 7th, 0.3 behind David Zahn. Green flag, go go go. BLO 66 is now 7th. Lunar is P9, 0.1 behind BLO 66. Joshua Flugler on lap 27 is P11 battling Melero. The Duke on lap 27 is 12th, 0.1 behind Melero. The Duke is now 13th. The Duke is now 15th. Ryan Wilson is P2 battling Skiddy. Ryan Wilson is now P1. Skiddy is 2nd. Best lap is a 0:47.922. 0.602 off the fastest lap. Skiddy passed Ryan Wilson for P1. Skiddy lost P1 to Ryan Wilson. Lunar is P5. Lunar lost P6 to Pi. Lunar lost 7th to Simon of the Desert. Melero is P12, 0.1 behind Panzerf 1. Joshua Flugler is P15. Best lap is a 0:47.546. 0.226 off the fastest lap. Joshua Flugler passed Lekmanski for 14th. Kevin Lekmanski is P15, 0.1 behind Joshua Flugler. Kevin Lekmanski passed Joshua Flugler for 14th. The Duke is 16th, 0.4 behind Kevin Lekmanski. El Moose lost 9th to Sihskunjani. Panzerf 1 is 11th, 0.1 behind El Moose. Panzerf 1 was 1.2 faster last lap. Panzerf 1 lost P11 to Zahn. The leader has just finished the race. Stefano Amodi finished P1. Ryan Wilson finished P2. Skiddy finished P3. Jake Feimster finished P4. Mike Laban finished 5th. Simon of the Desert finished P6. Pi finished P7. Lunar finished P8. Sihskunjani finished 9th. El Moose finished P10. Zahn finished 11th. Lekmanski finished 12th. Pansarev 1 finished 13th. Mellero finished 14th. Joshua Pflugler finished P15. The Duke finished P16. BLO 66 finished P17. The race session is at Indy in Indianapolis, USA. This is the formation lap. Km/h from the northeast. Speed is 80 kph or 50 miles per hour. Is P1. Joshua Pflugler from United States is P2. The Duke is P3. David Zahn from United States is 4th. Kevin Lekmansky from United States is P5. Pansarev 1 is P6. El Moose is 7th. Lunar from Canada is P8. Sihskunjani from United States is 9th. Simon of the Desert from United States is 10th. Mike Laban from Canada is P11. Pi from United States is 12th. Stefano Amodi from United States is P13. Jake Feimster from United States is 14th. Skiddy from United States is 15th. BLO 66 is 16th. Ryan Wilson from Canada is 17th. Mellero is 1st. Race start. The Duke is P2. Sihskunjani entering the pits is P17. Panzer F1 is P4. Formation lap ending in 10 seconds. Zahn is P6. Green flag, go go go. Panzer F1 is 7. Mike Laban is 8. Jake Feimster is P10, 0.1 ahead of Hutt. Ryan Wilson is P11, 0.1 ahead of Hutt. Pi is 12, 0.1 behind Ryan Wilson. Simon of the Desert is P13, 0.1 behind Hutt. Skiddy from United States is P15 battling BLO66. Skiddy passed BLO66 for P14. Stefano Amodi from United States is P15, 0.1 ahead of BLO66. BLO66 is P16, 0.1 behind Stefano Amodi. The virtual pace car has been deployed. Maximum speed is 80 kph. Mike Laban entering the pits is P16. BLO66 is now P15. Kevin Lekmansky is second. Kevin Lekmansky passed Joshua Flugler for first. Mike Laban exiting pits. Joshua Flugler is P2. Joshua Flugler passed Lekmansky for first. Mellero is second. Best lap is a 0:47.961. 0.644 off the fastest lap. Mellero is now first. Lunar is P2, 0.1 behind Mellero. Virtual pace car ending in 10 seconds. Best lap is a 0:47.537. 0.220 off the fastest lap. Green flag. F1 exiting go go. The Duke is P11, 0.4 behind El Moose. El Moose is P11 battling the Duke. El Moose was 2.4 faster last lap. BLO66 is 13th battling El Moose. BLO66 is now P11. Moose is 12, 0.3 ahead of Skiddy. Skiddy was 1.1 faster last lap. Moose lost 12 to Skiddy. Jake Feimster on lap 6 is P4, 0.2 ahead of Joshua Plugler. Mellero is P4 battling Jake Feimster. Ryan Wilson on lap 7 is P5, 0.1 ahead of Joshua Plugler. Ryan Wilson is now P4. Lunar is 5th, 0.1 ahead of Putt. Davidson is 9th, 0.2 behind Jake Feimster. Has been deployed. Maximum speed is 80 kph or 50 miles per hour, 0.1 ahead of Kevin Lekmanski. BLO 66 is now 7th. The Duke is 8th, 0.4 behind BLO 66. Davidson exiting pits. Kevin Lekmanski is 12th, 0.4 behind Mike Laubin. Kevin Lekmanski was 1.0 faster last lap. Pansarev 1 is 13th, 0.3 behind Lekmanski. Mellero on lap 9 is 2nd, 0.3 ahead of Putt. Lunar is P5, 0.4 ahead of Simon of the Desert. Ryan Wilson is P4, 0.3 ahead of Lunar. Ryan Wilson was 0.9 faster last lap. The virtual pace car is ending this lap. Mellero is P2, 0.2 ahead of Putt. Pi is P3, green flag, 0.1 behind Mellero. Pi is now P4. Ryan Wilson is 5th, 0.1 behind Putt. The Duke is P6 battling Kevin Lekmanski. The Duke lost P6 to Kevin Lekmanski. Mike Laubin is 8th, 0.1 ahead of BLO 66. BLO 66 is 9th battling Mike Laubin. BLO 66 lost 9th to Pansarev 1. Skiddy is 11th battling Simon of the Desert. Skiddy was 0.6 faster last lap. Jake Feimster is 12th, 0.1 behind Skiddy. Jake Feimster was 1.2 faster last lap. Skiddy is 12th battling Jake Feimster. Skiddy is now 8th. BLO 66 is P12. The virtual pace car has been deployed ahead of Pi. Maximum speed is 80 kph or 50 miles per hour. BLO 66 passed Lekmanski for P10. The Duke is P13 battling Ryan Wilson. Ryan Wilson is P15, 0.1 behind the Duke. Lunar is second, 0.4 behind Joshua Pflugler. Panzer F1 is third, 0.3 behind Lunar. Kevin Lekmanski is P11, 0.8 behind BLO 66. Skiddy is the virtual pace car is ending this lap of Simon of the Desert. Lunar is second, 0.3 ahead of Panzer F1. Green flag, go go go. Panzer F1 is third, 0.3 behind Lunar. Skiddy is fourth, 0.4 behind Panzer F1. Lunar on lap 14 is fourth, 0.1 behind Skiddy. Davidson is fifth, 0.1 ahead of Mellero. Mellero was 4.5 faster last lap. Simon of the Desert is P6 battling Davidson. Lekmanski is P9, 0.3 behind Simon of the Desert. Kevin Lekmanski passed Jake Feimster for P6. The Duke is 13th battling BLO 66. The Duke is now 14th. The virtual pace car has been deployed. Maximum speed is 80 kph or 50 miles per hour. Lunar. Mellero is P4, 0.1 ahead of Skiddy. Mellero lost P4 to Skiddy. Lekmanski is P6 battling Mellero. Simon of the Desert is 7th, 0.3 behind Lekmanski. Ryan Wilson is P9, 0.1 ahead of Jake Feimster. Jake Feimster is P10, 0.2 ahead of BLO 66. Pi from United States is 12, 0.1 behind BLO 66. Panzer F1 is P3, 0.3 behind Zahn. Skiddy is P4, the virtual pace car is ending of Melero. Lekmansky is P6, green flag, 0.03 behind Melero. Simon of the Desert is 7th battling Mike Laubin. Simon of the Desert lost P7 to Mike Laubin. Ryan Wilson is P9. Best lap is a 0:47.317. Pi is P11, 0.1 ahead of Jake Feimster. Jake Feimster on lap 19 is 12, 0.3 behind Pi. Stefano Amodi is P13, 0.3 behind Jake Feimster. Skiddy is P4 battling Joshua Plugler. Skiddy lost 4th to Joshua Plugler. Joshua Plugler from United States is 5th battling Lekmansky. Joshua Plugler passed Skiddy for P4. Ryan Wilson is P6 battling Kevin Lekmansky. Ryan Wilson lost P6 to Lekmansky. Mike Laubin is 5th. Best lap is a 0:47.685. .368 virtual pace car has been deployed. Maximum speed is 80 kph or 50 miles per hour. Simon of the Desert is 6th, 0.5 behind Mike Laubin. Pi entering the pits is P12. Pi exiting pits. Jake Feimster is P12. Simon of the Desert from United States is P6, 0.8 behind Mike Laubin. Stefano Amodi is 10th, 0.5 behind BLO 66. BLO 66 was 8.5 faster last lap. Jake Feimster exiting pits. Melero is 8th. The virtual pace car is ending this lap. Ryan Wilson is P3, 0.3 ahead of Joshua Plugler. BLO 66 on lap 21 is 9th, 0.2 behind Mellerow. Lekmanski is 7th. Green flag. Go go go. Lekmanski passed Simon of the Desert for P6. Simon of the Desert is 7th, 0.1 behind Lekmanski. Lekmanski was 2.4 faster last lap. Mellerow is 8th battling Simon of the Desert. Mellerow passed Simon of the Desert for 7th. Mellerow lost 7th to Simon of the Desert. BLO 66 is 9th, 0.1 ahead of Skiddy. Skiddy is P10, 0.1 behind BLO 66. Skiddy is now P14. El Moose is 12th, 4.2 ahead of BLO 66. High is P15, 0.1 behind Skiddy. High passed Skiddy for P14. Mike Lobbin on lap 24 is P6 battling Mellerow. Mike Lobbin lost P6 to Mellerow. Simon of the Desert is P8, 0.1 behind Mike Lobbin. Jake Feimster from United States is 9, 0.2 ahead of the Duke. The Duke is P10, 0.2 behind Jake Feimster. BLO 66 is P14 battling Pi. Pi was 15.1 faster last lap. BLO 66 passed Pi for 13th. Pi on lap 25 is P14, 0.1 behind BLO 66. Pi passed BLO 66 for 13th. Joshua Pflugler is P10. Joshua Pflugler lost P10 to Stefano Amodia. Skiddy is P14, 0.2 behind Pi. Skiddy passed Pi for P13. Pi is 14, 0.2 behind Skiddy. Mike Lobbin is 9th, 2.6 ahead of Stefano Amodia. Mike Lobbin was 1.2 faster last lap. Mike Lobbin lost P9 to Stefano Amodia. Mike Lobbin is now 13th. Lekmanski is 5th. Best lap is a 0:47.670. 0.353 off the fastest lap. Lekmanski lost P5 to Simon of the Desert. Simon of the Desert is 6th, 0.1 behind Lekmanski. Simon of the Desert is now 6th. El Moose is P14, 0.1 behind BLO 66. Jake Feimster is 5th, 0.3 behind the Duke. Jake Feimster passed the Duke for P4. The Duke is P5, 0.5 behind Jake Feimster. Stefano Amodi is P9. Best lap is a 0:47.517. 0.200 off the fastest lap. High is P11, 0.1 behind Joshua Flugler. BLO 66 is P13. El Moose is P14, 0.4 behind BLO 66. Mellero on lap 29 is P9. Mellero lost 10th to Pi. BLO 66 is P13, 0.3 behind Skiddy. Stefano Amodi on lap 30 is 8th, 0.1 behind Kevin Lekmanski. The leader has just finished the race. Zahn finished first. Jake Feimster finished second. The Duke finished P3. Panzeref 1 finished P4. Ryan Wilson finished P5. Simon of the Desert finished P6. Lekmanski finished 7th. Stefano Amodi finished P8. Joshua Flugler finished 9th. Pi finished P10. Mellero finished 11th. Skiddy finished P12. BLO 66 finished P13. Mike Laban is 14th. Mike Laban finished 14th. El Moose finished 15th.